Hello everybody, this is RockHound, and welcome back to our Let's Play. This is episode 50, so kind of big milestone. I thought we'd start off the episode here with a little bit of moving some of these farm animals to a new home. I've been working a lot off camera on some things, this being one of them. Come on guys, this way. Oh, we're gonna lose a bunch of them and they're just gonna spread out all over the place. Come on. I figured it was about time to start getting them moved out of those little temporary holding pens that they've been in for close to 50 episodes into something a little bit more permanent. Not a big official farm per se, but I have. Oh my God, this is not working at all. Come on, let's go. A little bit. Ever since the 1.5 snapshots, I forget which one, a couple weeks ago, I think the one that changed the hitbox of the baby animals. I've had stuff just getting loose everywhere. Every time I breed sheep or cows or anything, they just show up half the time outside the fence. And I either have to kill them or try to lure them back, and I think it has something to do with the fact that with the smaller hitboxes, the adults might be using the little ones as a step stool to get up over the height of the fence, and this should help somewhat, get them a little bit more room to roam. I've got the yellow and blue ones because I've been working on a new mining system, and I needed some different colored wool for markers for that, so that's why I've got some crazy psychedelic sheep. I don't know yet whether I will divide this this little fenced-in area. Oh, look, that guy jumped in by himself. That one up there's dancing. Check it out. He's so happy to have new grass to eat. Okay, I think this is almost all of them. The rest of them might have to be cleared out in a more old-fashioned method, less humane. I'm getting tired of trying to lure these stupid sheep. Come on. Get in your home, sheep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay, so just kind of fooling around here. Been doing a lot of different cleanup around the place. I wanted to kind of start this episode off by saying congratulations to RobertE. He is one of the only people that did anything for my building contest that I had. Started a couple weeks ago, and he built a really nice house and did a good video response to that, so he is the winner of the building contest. I'll be contacting you pretty quick here on YouTube to get your contact information so I can hook you up with a game from Steam. So I'll go in and I'll pick one at random from my my inventory. I've got a couple different things, so I'll get you something, and I think starting next episode we'll work on building that house. I'm not sure quite yet where I want to put it. Let me go show you some of the other stuff that I've been working on besides that I don't think I really talked about this little fenced-in hedgerow I've got over here. I figured it'd be nice to give the sheep some more land to roam around in. Spread out. I've been having a lot of trouble with the snapshot causing trouble with the sheep and other animals glitching through those fences down there. So I thought I'd start getting them a new place to live. Seem pretty happy so far. Hopefully they're not finding any place to jump over. I don't really need this other wool. I'm just getting rid of them. Seems like every time I breed the cows or sheep or anything like this, they start showing up outside the fence all the time. Okay, so I finished up this building last time, and I keep looking at it, and it's not a bad looking building. I mean, it came together okay, and I wanted to keep using the style that I started out with for the pumpkin farm and the lumber mill, and it's getting repetitive and boring, and this is going to be the last building that I do in this style. I might go back to it for a couple different things in the future, but from here on out I'm going to change it up a little bit and try to make the buildings more unique and fit the purpose for which they're supposed to be built. And I might go back and actually change this one up too. I'm not sure yet. I might just leave it the way it is, but I might change it because the idea was to give everything a similar design so that they all work together, but it's just it starts to get really, like I said, really repetitive, and I want to change it up some. So I had started doing these two, and I was cringing while I was even laying down the footings or the foundations here at just more of the same stuff. See, this is what I mean about animals being loose all over the place. Alright. And I'm going to change it up. I'm going to start throwing in some blocks, some wool, try to get some cool designs. And what these are, this is what came over here to show you. I decided to start laying out the design of the town that's going to be here, the village, the town, and I figured right here next to the temple would be some of the larger, wealthier houses in town overlooking the temple and this little lake down here. So I've got what are going to be the floor plan, essentially the perimeter of the foundation for 3 houses. There's one. This and this are going to be actually one house with a little walkway between 2 sections, and then there's another house up here, and that's where I'm thinking I'm going to build RobertE's house right here and have a little path going between or going past these two. We're going to have to find kind of a low rent district. I don't have anything laid out, but I'm thinking maybe down through here would be nice. Against that, this hill as a backdrop. Maybe even build some into here. I want to build a cool lookout tower or watchtower at the top of that hill and start working that way. But that gives us something to something to get started. Now, if you watch the tutorial videos that I put out, I also have come up with a design for a semi-auto cow farm. Essentially, you just need to hit the cows with wheat occasionally to have them breed, and they will process themselves so that they will grow and be killed, and all the loot will be collected in a chest automatically. You just have to breed them with the wheat as you walk past. So we got the sheep moved. See, I hope this is not one that got out. We'll see. I guess if they start showing up other places now that we've cleared out most of them. Something I want to do really quick here. Let's see how many pigs we have. Yeah, I've got 32 pork, and I want to go up and trade some of this stuff in for some emeralds really quick. Okay, where is this guy we're going to start with? Is there a zombie down there? Look at that guy. I figured there was something going on. Look at these three. That's funny. I need to get far enough away that guy despawns. Alright, books. Sure, why not? 6 emeralds. Are you gonna get something new? Come on, paper. No, you want a book and an emerald for an enchanted book. That guy's just working his way through those doors, isn't he? Oh, you punk! You suck. Watch this. Okay, can I get to him if I knocked out this wheat? Or this wheat. Knock out that dirt. I don't want to break the glass. Oh well, I'll just have to fill that back in. Okay, what else do we need? Books. Coal. Oh, no. Wheat. Okay, let's get this guy. And an emerald for raw, or for cooked chicken. Yep, not impressed with the trade system in this game. It's kind of fun to get some emeralds, but yeah, every time I cringe at the trades that are offered. That's not bad. Yeah. Raw chicken. I didn't know they traded that. Alright, there are some other... Oh man, quit the doors! There was somebody looking for pork here. Is it you? Yes, it's you. One. Had enough for one. Alright, well that's 10 emeralds. That's enough for one more emerald block. What'd you get? Coal. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Okay. Get out of the way. One of the things I wanted to do today is get down here and start decorating the floor of this. Well, we could do that, or we could work on one of these other houses over here. Yeah, let's do this first down here. Get this decorated. So I'm gonna go gather some supplies, drop off all this mess, and be right back. Take a minute while I was up here at the Citadel to give you an overhead view of what we've got going on here. I mean, this is actually a perfect circle. It's got a dip here in the landscape, so it looks like it's dented in, but made a nice little field there for the sheep to run around in. And this is the reed farm. We haven't looked at it from the top. That's the kind of squirrely little redstone line I ran for the daylight detector. I went ahead and buried the one that was for the pumpkin farm finally, so that's what that little spot over there is. I think that's pretty good. Now this tree, I don't remember if I showed that in one of my previous episodes or not. I've been messing around. I was checking to see if the oak trees will still grow right next to each other, which is something that a lot of people don't know about. But I just planted those in a cool little round pattern there and made a little Insta building, which I have a temporary bed in right now. It's kind of cool. I'll show you that in a little bit. But I was going to cut it down, and then I decided I'd just leave it there for a little while, make use of it, and see if maybe we could use little tree buildings like that here and there. It's pretty cool. And over here, this is what those foundations look like from up here. I think I can see from this side. So there you go, a little bit of an aerial view. We can go right down into... Oh, before I jump down, I'm going to get some glass. And I've been smelting a bunch of cobblestone into smooth stone, and also a ton of nether brick. So don't have a huge supply of the stone bricks yet, or the smooth stone, but each of these should be full with 64. And I've got pretty much a stack of nether bricks in each of those. Getting some glass too. Just building back up my supplies. Also, I've spent quite a bit of time enchanting stuff, repairing some tools. And if you check out the this pick, check it out. Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. And then I put two together with had a Silk Touch pick and combined it with another one to get that. Not bad. And I wanted to show you, I was having a good day enchanting. And I got this axe first shot. Efficiency 4 and Breaking 3, Silk Touch 1, awesome. And then I got this shovel immediately after that, the same enchantments. So I enchanted a bunch of books. I was hoping for a Silk Touch. I still didn't get it. Got a bunch of swords, a couple more picks. More stuff, more stuff. I figured out, I forget what I've told you in previous episodes, unfortunately, but I've figured out a new mining system which pretty much guarantees that you get all of the diamonds in every chunk, and it's really working out well. So I will be doing a tutorial on that soon, so stay tuned. And that might help you out if you're having a hard time finding diamonds. Look at that guy, just breaking all my doors up there. Who's burning? There's one up there. Okay. First thing I want to do down here is replace those gold bricks with these emeralds that I've been collecting. Working on getting these all to be emerald. Good. And now I've got a couple choices here. I've got these doors, which if I understand how they work correctly, I don't think are doing anything at this point. I think they're all directly under the cover of the roof up there. And if I've read it correctly, they have to have access to sunlight. So I really think at this point these are useless and they could be put to use better, creating some spawning zones out in the village when we get that built. That, or I need to move them up where they're actually getting access to the sunlight on one side. Oh, I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh, what am I was thinking about climbing up there. And I don't have any arrows. And I hate that. With an infinity bow, you still need to have an arrow taking up room in your inventory, otherwise you can't kill him. I'll find an arrow pretty quick here. Watch this. Take me just a minute. Pig. Don't smoke, pig. It's bad for your health. Alright, there we go. And we got our arrows. So, I'm going to start by tearing out. Yeah, you're toast. That's a tough dude. I think I'm going to start by tearing out all these little platforms in these doors. So, I'm going to do that and I will be right back. Okay, I'm just finishing up putting all these doors into a chest. And I think we've got the area pretty much cleaned up. So now let's work on making it a little bit prettier. Look at that, a full double chest full of doors. I want to do something with the ground here. And I've got nether bricks and pretty much all of my quartz. So I'm going to start out with some nether brick half slabs and go ahead and, I'm thinking, cover the floor with those. Come back in and do accents with the quartz. So let me cover the floor, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so I've gone ahead and covered the floor with slabs. That should prevent any mobs from spawning down here on the floor, except Well, I think it's too bright right here next to the beacon. I've started going back and placing these nether bricks against the wall and trying to see what that would look like. I'm thinking of going ahead and covering up all of the wood on the inside here. And having this be, what I'm thinking is kind of like a focus chamber, made out of a different sort of material than the rest of the temple. I kind of like it being down here, something different. I'm also considering the beacon's going to have to go sub-levels from here down. So, let me see, how many layers does it have left? We are at this. So we've got 2 more layers? Yeah, I think 2 more layers to go down, which will put the corner right here, but 2 layers lower than this. And I might come back at the point where we have enough emeralds to expand that that pyramid out that far and dig all of this out. And I'd almost like to make this have, I don't know, maybe redstone blocks in the bottom that mirror the shape above, so it's like a big diamond. And if I dig out at that point, kind of have it floating down here, like it's almost suspended by magic with a big dark cavern around it, I think would be pretty cool. But I'm going to have to do a lot more trading before I can swap out all of these iron blocks and get enough emerald blocks to build the rest of that pyramid. And if you haven't seen the episode where I talked about that, I think the emeralds in the game don't have nearly enough value as a currency to, if you think about the history of most currency, it's based on gold because it had an intrinsic value in itself. And these emeralds as a currency really don't hold any value other than as a block that can be used to power this pyramid. And I think originally this was going to, or power the beacon, I think originally it was only going to be able to be powered by emerald blocks, which I think would be really cool if that was the only way to get the beacon up to full power, would be to have the whole thing be emeralds. So that's what we're going to go with in our world. Is I want to replace these iron blocks that I've got with emeralds that we've got from trading with villagers, and for the other layers of the pyramid that power the beacon, I want to go all with all emeralds. So that's what we're going to try to work up to from here, and it's going to be a while. I've got a lot of trading to do still before we're at that point. And hopefully, if we get our village going soon enough, we will have a decent supply of villagers that are trading at a level of what we want. I mean, with items that we can mass produce to really get the flow of emeralds going. Gonna have to get the sugarcane farm cranking out sugarcane so we can make paper for books and stuff. Get a big wheat farm going, big pig farm, all the stuff that they're looking for to trade. We're gonna try to get to that point for us to have a big, fully functioning beacon, all with emerald blocks. Anyway, we're getting this in place, and I'm gonna go back here and build this all the way up to the top row there. I'm just doing this so we can kind of get a feeling for how it's going to look. couple more, we'll have at least a basic perimeter all the way around. Yeah, that's getting there. Need a stair there. Oh. And we'll just go with a block. That'll work. No, I don't think so. I want you to go there. Okay, now what to do with these? What to do with these quartz blocks? Something cool, right? Okay, let's start by maybe some kind of decoration. How does this look, first of all? Wow, that's kind of cool. Look at that. That is bright. It almost looks like it's lit up. Oops. Yeah, I think that's there. There's what I'm looking for. All right. Just getting a feeling for possibilities here. Well, how about you here? Not there. Nope. Okay, I'm going to fool around with this, and I'll be back in a minute. Let me see what I can come up with. Okay, I went and gathered some stuff. Had a few problems when I came back in here. I guess this is dark enough for mobs to spawn up here. You can see I'm kind of a pincushion. But I thought I would go and grab some of these. You can see I've made some little pillars there. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this yet, but it might be fun to do something like this. Let's see how this looks. I like the redstone. Not so sure about the lamps. Yeah, let's do this just to see. Maybe a set up something like this. Look at that guy trying to get up here. Let's just see what this looks like. That's kind of cool. Maybe it looks like some kind of focus or something. It's pretty big though. Big lollipop. Oh, pretend that didn't happen. Everything's okay. Get out of here. much. Man, it's cool looking though. I definitely want to use this now. What's this look like? Creative juices aren't really flowing today. Which is too bad, because we got some cool stuff that we are doing. Getting this set up. But I think I'm gonna call it an episode there pretty quick. Get the rest of the sides of these fixed up and maybe figure out what I'm gonna do with these pillars. Maybe something like this. No, not like that. Do what you... Oh. See what I mean? Maybe something like so, and then another chiseled. That'll provide light. Looks a little bit like something. Oh boy. Maybe I'll just work the lights down into the floor and leave this as a how's that look? Oh. Where's that zombie? He better be outside. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and thanks for sticking with me for 50 episodes. And there's plenty more where that came from. I'm gonna try to start doing a bunch more tutorials and maybe play some other games as well. And hopefully you'll stick with me for, 50, 100, 150 more as I keep going. So I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, and I do definitely appreciate you guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.